Welcome to the new era of fight entertainment. Era where anything goes, and the only rule is that there are no rules. Welcome to the world of the crossover fights. These fights have become more popular than ever before. And this Saturday, Jake Paul will take on Nate Diaz in one of the biggest crossover fights ever. But what is it about these fights that make them so appealing? Why do people care about the outcome of these fights? Some people even get angry over these fights. What's going on here? This is a breakdown of the crossover fight. This is a world where boxing meets mixed martial arts, where the gloves come off and the rules are thrown out the window. It's a world where knockouts are sudden and brutal, and tapping out is not an option. In the squared circle, the sweet science has its own set of rules, a ballet of jabs, hooks, and uppercuts, all within the boundaries of the ring. But then there's MMA, the ultimate fighting championship, where the octagon becomes a battleground, fusion of martial arts, wrestling, and sheer grit. And now in this corner, we have the YouTubers. They started small, dishing out knockouts in their videos with every punch they throw. They gained fame not just for their fighting prowess, but also for their trash-talking skills. And now they step into the ring to face off against professionals. It's a clash of worlds, a spectacle that draws viewers from both camps. So here we are at a crossroads of combat sports, grappling with the question, what is the true essence of fighting? Is it the art of combat, or the theatrics of trash talk? Are these fights really what they seem, or is there a deeper narrative at play? The crossover fights that we see today have broken all the traditional rules of combat sports. These fights are an explosion of athleticism and aggression. They're a celebration of human resilience and an exhibition of raw natural ability. At first glance, the matchup seems absurd. How can a YouTube sensation hope to stand toe-to-toe with a seasoned professional? But that's precisely what makes these fights so intriguing. It's a David and Goliath story played out in real time, leaving us on the edge of our seats wondering if the underdog will prevail. But why do we as spectators find ourselves so invested in these fights? Is it a disgrace or the future of fighting? That's a great question. These fights are a spectacle, a modern-day Roman Colosseum where the crowd roars with excitement. But beneath the surface, there's a deeper fascination at play. We're witnessing a rebellion against tradition, a disruption of the established order. There's a certain allure in seeing convention being challenged, and these fights offer precisely that. It's a feast for the eyes, a test of endurance, and sometimes a masterclass in showmanship. There's no denying that these fights draw massive crowds. Whether it's the die-hard fans of the YouTubers, the supporters of the professional fighters, or curious onlookers, these events sell out arenas. It's a testament to the universal appeal of combat sports and the star power of these athletes. But what truly captivates audiences is the unpredictability, the element of surprise that permeates every second of the fight. Now, let's talk about the money. Oh, the glorious payday. These fights aren't just about bragging rights or settling scores. They're big business. The fighters, especially the YouTubers, walk away with substantial checks, validating their efforts and solidifying their positions as rising stars. These massive paydays are a driving force behind the popularity of these fights. They incentivize participation and amplify the drama. It's a world where success is measured in knockout punches and substantial payouts. And the allure of easy money adds another layer of intrigue to these already captivating bouts. When it comes to the crossover fight, the stakes are high, the competition is fierce, and the rewards are even higher. It's a battle of different styles, different mindsets, and different worlds. Let's not forget the reach of these fights. They transcend geographical boundaries, uniting fans from all corners of the globe. The global audience tunes in to witness the clash of cultures, the fusion of fighting styles, and the stories that unfold beyond the ring. These fights have become a global phenomenon, a celebration of diversity and a testament to the universality of combat sports. Here's the thing. While some may argue that these fights lack the finesse of traditional combat sports, that they prioritize spectacle over strategy, they've carved out their own niche. These fights have evolved into a unique form of entertainment, attracting a new generation of fans. They've democratized combat sports, giving voice to those who might not have had a platform otherwise. But they've also sparked conversations about the nature of fighting itself, pushing the boundaries of what we consider fair play. The world of social media plays a crucial role in the rise of these fights. It's a stage where trash talking reaches an art form, and rivalries are built up long before the first bell rings. With each passing day, the hype grows, fueled by viral videos, online feuds, and the promise of an explosive showdown. The internet has given these fighters a megaphone, amplifying their voices and their animosity. The crossover fight, it's a collision of worlds, a fusion of combat styles, and a testament to human resilience. It's a spectacle that captivates global audiences and pushes the boundaries of what we consider fair play. It's a world where YouTubers step into the ring with professionals, where trash talk is an art form, and where the line between entertainment and combat is blurred. If you like this style of fighting, then you love this week's main event as Jake Paul takes on Nate Diaz in what is sure to be an epic showdown. Here's a bit of trivia for you. Did you know that Nate Diaz has never competed in a boxing match? He's a professional mixed martial artist who competes in the welterweight division. His record in MMA is 20 wins and 13 losses. On the other hand, Jake Paul is a professional boxer. He's yet to taste defeat in his professional career, boasting an impressive 6 wins and 0 losses. So this Saturday, the two will meet in the ring and settle their differences once and for all. You might be wondering why these fights are so popular. Well, it's because they've managed to capture the imagination of audiences worldwide. These fighters have cultivated a devoted fan base who eagerly anticipate their every move. When Jake Paul takes on Nate Diaz this weekend, the anticipation is palpable. Fans are eager to witness the clash of styles, the collision of personalities, and the drama that inevitably unfolds. Let's talk about Jake Paul. He's a young, charismatic boxer who burst onto the scene with an impressive amateur record of 9-0. He turned pro in January of 2020 and has since carved out a niche for himself in the boxing world. Jake Paul is known for his knockout power. He's got a devastating right hand that has sent many of his opponents crashing to the canvas. In his most recent bout, he faced off against Tommy Fury, the half-brother of heavyweight champion Tyson Fury. It was a hard-fought victory for Jake, who ultimately prevailed by split decision. His record now stands at an impressive 6 wins and 0 losses. And then there's Nate Diaz. He's a veteran of the UFC, the Ultimate Fighting Championship. Nate is a true warrior with a tenacious fighting spirit that has won him legions of fans. Known for his aggressive style and his ability to finish fights, Nate has a record of 20 wins and 13 losses. Last UFC fight was a thrilling submission victory over Tony Ferguson in November of 2022. What makes this matchup even more intriguing is the contrasting styles of these two fighters. Jake Paul, with his background in amateur boxing, brings a technical prowess and disciplined approach to the ring. His footwork is solid. His jabs are quick, and his power is undeniable. Nate Diaz, on the other hand, is a master of mixed martial arts. His fighting style is characterized by a relentless aggression, an unorthodox style that often catches his opponents off guard. This weekend's fight promises to be a clash of titans, a collision of styles that will leave fans on the edge of their seats. Who will prevail? Is a technically sound boxer or the MMA dynamo? It's anyone's guess. The crossover fight is a reflection of our times, a world where genres collide, boundaries are blurred, and anything goes. It's a celebration of human resilience, a testament to the thrill of combat, and a spectacle that unites audiences worldwide. As Jake Paul steps into the ring with Nate Diaz this Saturday, we're in for a night of fireworks. It's a showdown that transcends the boundaries of sport, promising an unforgettable spectacle. Alright, that's it for today's video. Don't forget to stay tuned for more updates. Till next time, thanks for watching.